Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. Let me know whether you prefer this view or the view of the wall, and then I'll do my videos in future based on your recommendations. Obviously when it's not dark out you'll be able to see the forest and stuff through the window, but when it's dark you won't see nothing. Right, if you don't want to know how I make my spaghetti bolognese and you're not interested in it at all, then skip ahead. For everyone else, I'm going to show you how I make my spaghetti bolognese, well, my chili con carne. It's basically spaghetti bolognese with kidney beans and chili spice put into it. So follow me into the kitchen and we'll get started. Right, if you want to get these ingredients yourself and follow along, these are the exact ingredients I'm using. 1 large onion, doesn't matter, onion's not really majorly necessary. Kidney beans in chili sauce, chopped tomatoes, the cheapest mince, Tesco 2, 20% fat mince. I've got Carolina Reaper with black garlic chili sauce, onion and garlic pasta sauce, tomato puree. I'm going to use a whole tube obviously, and 2 or 3 of these oxos. Right, so far all I've done is chop the onions and put the onions in there. No oil whatsoever in there. Yeah, basically you're just going to brown the mince and onions together. As soon as it's done I'll bring you back and I'll tell you next step. Right, the mince is browned now. The reason why I made a little well is just to show you the oil. I'll leave it in there. That is fat from a cow. It's not oil. That is flavour there. So I leave mine in. That's why I don't use no oil whatsoever, because I want to use the fat from the meat. You can use whatever you want. Plus, if you don't want to use onions, you don't have to. I mean, I use a lot of onions. Only reason why I use so many onions is because I'm not going to use the onion again for anything in a long while. So I have to get it used up. Right, we're going to put all the ingredients in now. So a tin of chopped tomatoes, a full jar of dolmio or Tesco pasta sauce, whatever, a whole jar of kidney beans. I don't know why I get in chili sauce really, but I do, including the sauce as well, so I don't drain mine. And what I also do is I like to put a little bit of water in here, like that. I'm going to turn that down to minimum heat and let that cook for a good hour, 2 hours, give or take. Depends on you when you make it. Okay, one more for luck. Right, 3 OXO cubes I'll put in here. Again, it's up to you. It's up to you if you want to use 3 or not. As you know, I don't like spice at all. Says a person who's gone through half a bottle. But when you put it in this, for example, it's not as hot. Should be enough. And the good thing about, rather than doing a powder and stuff, is with this, if you use this like a spicy sauce, for example, If you need more, you can always add more at the end. Right, I'm going to leave that now on a low heat for a couple hours, and then I'll see you guys shortly enough to show you how I do the rice. Right, so it's been an hour and a half now. I've let it marinate. It's been an hour and a half now. I'm going to give it another half an hour longer, but that's good to go now. Right, now we're on to the rice. You can do it my way if you want, or you can do it your own way. It's entirely up to you. Right, I'm going to put the heating on, put the back hob on. Basically, in here I've got some oil and garlic. Right, now the garlic is starting to fry. I'm going to add in your rice. Mix together. You want to fry them together for about a minute. Or less than that, say 30 seconds. The ratio I do for this is 2 to 1. So 1 part rice, 2 parts water. Add your salt. You just give it a stir once to make sure it's not stuck to the bottom. And then you give your water a little taste. Yes, okay. And then leave it to boil. Don't bother touching it, leave it as it is, exactly like that, on a high heat. We do turn it to a low heat. I will bring you back when we turn it to a low heat so you can see exactly what I mean. Right, with the rice, if you're on an electric oven like me, when the water is just above the rice level, you turn the heat down to minimum. If you're on a gas cooker, when the rice is level with the water, that's when you turn it down to minimum. And you put a lid on it. Right, before I get started eating, a quick shout out to Jake Stanley. Thank you for watching my videos, man. I appreciate that. It means a lot that you watch. So thank you ever so much from the bottom of my heart, man. And today I'm trying, I've never had this before, is Thatcher's Cloudy Lemon Cider. I got recommended to try it along with this. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. Let you know what I think of it. Right, here we are. Let me get this open first. Today I have a lot to talk about. Where have I gone? Why have I been gone? And stuff. So I'm going to get into that in this video as well. That is nice, if I do say so myself. If any of you try it, doing the recipe, how I did it, let me know what you think. And this is how I make my spaghetti bolognese. Sometimes without onion, sometimes I don't even bother with onion, to be fair. I just wanted to bulk it up a bit more so I can get like 3 meals out of this, out of that mince. And yeah, when I do my bolognese, I do exactly the same, except I don't have the spicy sauce and I don't have kidney beans. Everything else is exactly the same. Right, let's give this cider a try. It's okay, nothing special. It it has a hint of the lemon, but a really strong cider flavour. Like, you know, one of the remember, I don't know if you guys have ever had White Lightning. It tastes a lot like White Lightning. You know, like the cheap ciders. It tastes a lot like that. Just with a little flavour to it. So you may want to know where I've been. I've been depressed. And I'm laughing now. But yes, I have been. I'll explain why in a second. Let me have this. Basically, it's a few things that happen. A few people close to me died, and that was difficult. One being Helen Banks. I used to speak to Helen all the time on WhatsApp. She used to send me pictures of her dinner, and it looked nice, you know. She was such a sweet lady. She really was such a sweet lady. And then the person who lived underneath me died as well. And then I had a health scare myself. I had two health scares. One was I had diabetes. I was showing symptoms for diabetes. You know, I was drinking juice, so much juice, apple juice, pineapple juice, orange juice, loads and loads of juice. I was drinking so much of it, not realising how sugary juice is. Like, wow. I was drinking like 4 or 5 litres a day, and in 1 litre bottle, it's like 200 on one of them. I believe it's either on the orange or the apple. It is 210%. 210% of your daily intake of sugar in one bottle. So I was having, without realising, I hadn't even realised, I was having like 800, sometimes 1,000% of my daily intake of sugar in that day, just from juice, thinking it was a safer option. And I started showing symptoms for it, and stuff. I also had a cancer scare. I found a lump, and because I'm And because I suffer from depression and anxiety as well, my anxiety was going through the roof. I was thinking the worst, and yeah, it just got me really down, and scared me. And put it this way, this is how bad my anxiety was getting. I thought I was going to be dead before Christmas. I wasn't going to see my family at Christmas. Nothing. That's how bad it can get sometimes. But yeah, that's how bad it was. I was thinking the worst of everything. But I got it checked out. My bloods are fine. My bloods are normal. My white cells is elevated, obviously, due to my arthritis. But it's not beyond dangerous level and stuff. So they've done all my blood work. I'm fine there. I got tested. I went, you know, I got tested for. I went to my GP. They took a look at it, and he was like, "No, it's fine. I'll give you some stuff for it." He thinks it's just an infection. But yeah, in my head, I'm thinking the worst, man. I'm like, you know, I'm like, don't rain, it pours with me. You know, one thing after another, after another. But yeah, it was my anxiety playing up. A quick word I want to say about the Tim Hortons video. I hadn't been able to film it before because, sorry, I hadn't been able to film it before because Tim Hortons don't deliver to me. So if I want Tim Hortons, I have to go and get it and pick it up, and I'm not paying £20 on a cab there and back. I hadn't even been able to go on my motorbike. My hands were really bad for the past 2 weeks. I couldn't even make a fist. So for me to try and pull in the clutch on the bike, no chance. Believe me, I really want to try Tim Hortons. I really do. You know, because I've never tried it before. It's not like it's something I've had all the time and everyone keeps asking me to have that same thing again. It's not. It's something I really want to do. So hopefully, oh God, I hope it will be up for Friday. If it is up for Friday, do you guys want me to take you with me? I won't take the main camera. I can take my mobile. So let me know in the comments whether you want me to take you with me to Tim Hortons so you can see what it looks like and stuff. I put slightly too much chili powder. No, you know what, I didn't. The amount of chili sauce or the stuff I got in the fridge I put into this is perfect for me because you get a warm feeling, but it's not really bad where you're grabbing for drinks constantly. So long as my hands don't play up like they did for the past 2 weeks, I would wake up screaming because when I get up, I'll lean on my arms, on my hands to get out of bed, or even on the sofa, sleeping here for a while because it's so bloody comfortable. So I would lean on my arms I would scream. It was excruciatingly bad. So yeah. Well man, this plate type thing, it is very misleading. Same with the pan I cooked the rice in. It didn't look a lot because the pan was so big. It didn't look a lot. So I'm sitting there dishing it up, and I'm like, oh my god! It just kept coming and coming. I'm like, oops. I personally want to give my 2 cents, my quick 2 cents on Andrew Tate. In my personal opinion, I hate the guy. I really despise that guy. And it's my right to hate him. You know, I hate how he acts like he's God's gift to women. I hate how he acts like, oh, he's had a hard life. He hasn't. Compared to other people, he hasn't. So don't go around acting like, oh, you've had such a hard life, so, you know, look at me now sort of thing. You know, I've had a hard life. I've had a harder life than Andrew Tate. Other people have had a harder life than me. Much harder life than me. You know? So, yeah, I'm not... Yeah, I don't like the guy. I really, really do not like him. However, banning him from everything, I think is pathetic and disgraceful. You know, if you don't want to watch the guy, don't. I don't watch him. He comes on the YouTube shorts all the time. I skip through it. Don't care. Don't want to listen to him. I don't care what he's got to say about anything. You know, him and his pyramid scheme, university thing, whatever he did. People bought into that, which is crazy. However, you know, I don't agree with them banning him. I think they've helped him more than they would ever know, because it's not going to be a permanent ban. They will unban him because there'll be outcry from all corners, even people who hate him. Me, I'm you know, disgusted by what they did to the guy, and I don't like him. You know, and all they've done is propel this man even higher. You know, he's now on national news channels in America, and all the news broadcasts are like, oh, we don't agree with him, the ban is ridiculous, why is he being banned, stuff like that. But yeah, so that's my 2 cents on the matter. I don't like the guy. I really don't like the guy, but he shouldn't have been banned. It's bang out of order. You gotta love chili con carne, man. Chili con carne, spaghetti bolognese. You cannot go wrong. You really, really cannot. Oh, if you're still watching this video now, Sunday I'm gonna go live. Let me know in the comment section, Indian or Chinese. or if you think something else, let me know that as well. I got done over by my little niece. We went to the park yesterday, and she was in the park and she come up to me, she goes, Deanie, I bet I can make you say 19. I said, no you can't. So I can. I was like, I got it, show me. She goes to me, what's 10 plus 10? I said 20. She went, what's 20 plus 20? I went 40. She went, what's 40 plus 40? I went 80. Feeling all proud of myself right now. She goes, what's 80 plus 10? I said 90. She went, see, I told you I can get you to say it. And without even thinking, I turned around to her and I said, no, you said you can make me say 19. And she went, I just did. I was like, I can't believe she got me. Yeah. And it weren't even a pity one. And she literally got me. You know what made me laugh? I went to respond to the comment, but it weren't there. It wasn't there for me to respond to, but it made me laugh in the Venezuelan video where I was showing you my table, and someone was like, he's just got 2 people holding up at each end, and I'm like, really? It's like, wow. You know, you can, and then someone commented, you can hear it going off. But yeah, that was, that did make me chuckle. Like, why would I have 2 people holding up either end of the table and lifting it? My God, this is a lot. I'm telling you, this rice is perfect. And the quantity of the salt you want to put in your rice and the garlic you want to put in your rice is down to you. Even if you don't want to put garlic, once my sister used a chicken oxo cube, poured that in there with the oil and the rice, mixed it about, and that was really nice too. Gave the rice a really nice chicken flavour. Ooh. I made a dent. Ooh. Oh man, I should have made less rice. I didn't make as much as I normally make. Normally it is that full, but yeah, today, oh, it was a lot. Don't think I'll have that today. The other can. Oh. Oh, on Tuesday, I'm filming for next Tuesday. I'm going to be having a full English. Again, eat with coral blush, made one, and it's got me really craving it. Hopefully, I can have some bread and make some fried bread and toast with it as well. I think that'd be quite nice. That's one thing I've got to say. I've eaten a load of it. Can't eat much more. I want to be able to relax on the sofa tonight, not be struggling to move because I've eaten so much. But actually, I'll eat that. Oh yeah. Right. Thank you ever so much for watching. Thank you for having patience with me. I'll try and not let my anxiety take over in the future. And I'll see you guys again Friday.